Hey, this little girl has amazing IQ. Can solve high math problems in college at the age of 7. But her uncle is very upset about it. Forcibly send her to the first grade of elementary school. Learn with kids +1. First day of school. I'm almost sorry the teacher. Z plus C. Yeah, E plus C. That plus C. I heard it right. What kind of school is this? The teacher thought she was deliberately making trouble. What is 15 plus 17? Oneself. 32. The teacher's smile gradually froze. Then the teacher increased the sub-difficulty. How much is 57 plus 135? 57 plus and equal to how many? 192. I have to mentally calculate for a while. But the little girl blurted out. The teacher was shocked. This time she asked a question that she couldn't answer. How about 57 multiplying to 5? Sure enough, the girl bowed her head and fell silent. The teacher was finally relieved. Ready to continue class. Equal to 7,695. The teacher quickly took out the calculator. Right again. Only right. Not only that, the square root of the girl can be calculated. The teacher is completely dumbfounded now. %3D. But girls think these questions are too boring. So come here as the principal. She directly raised her hand to call the parents. Uncle will be here soon. The teacher told the staff. I think this kid is a genius. She can calculate 3-digit multiplication at the age of. But uncle doesn't agree. So what? I'll solve the equation at the age of. The next day exam. The teacher paper hasn't finished yet. Girl has finished writing. Finished. She took out the second set of papers. This time it's not a simple 1 plus 1 anymore. It's a difficult function question. But the girl still finished the answer quickly. Finished. Good guy. Brother Asong wants to send her a set of 5 or 3. Now the teacher is convinced that the girl is definitely a math genius. The teacher is very curious. In case of trouble, ferry to resolve. She searched the girl's name online. I don't know if I don't search. I'm really shocked. It turns out that the girl's mother is a famous mathematician. It's a pity that I committed suicide 6 years ago. The teacher found his uncle to understand the situation. Uncle told her, my sister is indeed a mathematician. But after I got pregnant, I broke up with my boyfriend. But the girl's grandmother only cares about her sister's academic research. My sister delayed the study after she became pregnant. Grandma was very disappointed in her. The two of you haven't contacted since then. She doesn't care about girls even more. The girl was handed over to Ji Yu Jin to raise her. My uncle is a boat repairer. Although living in poverty, but he often takes girls out to play. Let the girl enjoy the happiness that belongs to the child. In the company of her uncle, the girl is not only excellent in IQ. EQ is also good. Classmates are bullied by senior students. She acted bravely. You are bullying a child. Copied a book. Let the bear children feel the power of knowledge. Buying nose called parents. The principal is not only not angry, and send Anki to the genius school. The principal promised that as long as Uncle Yi is willing, he will also provide a full scholarship. Faced with such a good condition, but refused. Although girls are highly talented, Uncle just wants her to be an ordinary child. But the accident came too fast. The girl came home this day and found a woman standing at the door of the house. This person is the girl's grandmother. Turns out she learned that the girl is a math genius. I just want to take her away and train. To complete the girl mother. Unfinished academic research. But uncle couldn't agree. Let girls have the lives of ordinary people. It was his last wish from his sister Tofel. Why did you go the first 7 years? I want to check the ready-made one now. What good things are you thinking of? Mother and son finally broke up. Grandma is also a werewolf. In order to fight for the custody of girls. Took the uncle directly to court. Grandma won the right to visit in the first trial. She can't wait to take the girl to MIT. Looking at the world puzzle on the academic wall. The girl said she would solve it sooner or later. This coincides with Grandma's idea. She took the girl to see the professor in the mathematics department. To test the girl, the professor specially prepared a difficult problem. Looking at the topic on the blackboard. The girl frowned and didn't speak for a long time. The professor's eyes are a little light. Grandma is also very angry. Pulled the girl out of the classroom. But the girl said a word when she went out. Let Grandma look back immediately. It's not that I can't figure it out. The question is wrong. And she has already answered. I'm afraid that even the professor didn't think of this answer. This little girl who is only 7 years old. But solved the MIT math problem. The densely packed steps to solve the problem on the blackboard. She couldn't write one piece and she pulled down another piece. She was standing on the ladder because she was short and wrote. The more you write, the faster you write. The mathematics professors in the audience looked dumbfounded. The top problem he deliberately miswritten. Not only can girls correct the problem, also accurately calculated the correct answer. I saw the professor for a while. But the girl's uncle is not so happy. Ba Otto, but the girl's uncle is not so happy. He doesn't want girls to study. I just want to take the girl out to play. Girl just want to do the problem. Uncle's stomach took a book. The girl puts on another one. After 2 rounds, uncle bought the girl and hugged the girl away. The two play leisurely under the beautiful sunset. She is not a genius girl at this time, but just an ordinary child. This is exactly what uncle wants to see. Because the girl's mother is also a good math day. Collapsed under the oppression of grandma. Finally chose to commit suicide. Obviously he doesn't want girls to be the same as sister. Although I am happy with my uncle. But my uncle is too poor to support himself. Don't even mention raising another baby. Court man came to investigate. The girl has no separate bedroom and no friends. Investigators think this girl is so miserable. But girls don't think of people like this. Although buyers are very frequent sometimes. But he is a good man. Investigator asked why. The buyer really likes me. She knows grandma likes her talent. And uncle is the one who really likes her. The second court session. Grandma made a big move directly. She found the girl's biological father. Asked him to give himself custody. Although he has never seen a girl. But has the greatest decision-making power. Uncle Yi thinks it's going to be over this time. But the lawyer he was looking for was not a vegetarian. Lawyer questioning man. Product. You know you have a child, why don't you raise her? Men's hesitating. Said I wanted to raise but couldn't find anyone. The lawyer took out the computer to operate. Look at the girl information searched out. The man blushes. It turns out that the girl has been in the news many times. As long as a man wants to find a girl anytime. The man is speechless now. The judge also made a verdict. Man's designation is invalid, although the crisis is temporarily lifted. But after the father appeared, the girl cried sadly. This cold father. No love for her at all. She probably shouldn't be born. Just then Uncle Yi suddenly took the girl to the hospital. Here the girl finally laughed. Because she saw the birth of the newborn with her own eyes. Sue. At this moment, my uncle told the girl. We celebrated like this when you were born. Although lack of fatherly love. But she is a baby in the palm of uncle. But baby, there will always be people fighting for it, isn't it? This isn't grandma here again. This stern grandma is a typical British tiger mother. She won't let her daughter fall in love. Not let her make friends. I just want my daughter to learn to become a mathematician. Really. 30 years ago, she became the world's top mathematician if she didn't learn her daughter I. But after becoming famous, the female heart chose to commit suicide. Just for revenge on mother. Not only the daughter, but even the son grows up with her. Quit his job as a professor of philosophy. Willing to be a ship repairer. This British tiger mother hasn't realized that there is a problem with her education. I still want to continue the second generation of Yao Yao. When she learned about her niece's mathematical talent. She's coming up again. Daughter's unfinished mathematics research. Then let the niece come. In order to fight for the custody of the genius niece. She took the son who had been raising the girl to court. Grandma's lawyer is even more blunt. Uncle quit the professor's job. Take the girl to a place. Not let her go to school. I'm obviously jealous of my sister's talent. The purpose is to train girls to be ordinary people to revenge sister. You continue to be a guardian. Is it really the best for her? Buy Uncle's sentence fake in his mouth. But Uncle still definitely said yes. But is it really like this? Uncle sighed while watching the girl playing. Actually he has already started to shake. I really don't have the ability to give her a good life. Both lose in this trial. But at this moment, Uncle's lawyer came up with a compromise. Find a host family. Uncle and Grandma can visit the girl at any time. A penny stumps a hero. The new homestay has a swimming pool and a separate bedroom. Even the piano that a girl dreams of has. And these are bought by different purchases and no money. I'm desperate to buy a tool for cooperation. He sent the girl to the host family. And left the description to the girl. Girl crying. Don't leave me. I beg you. Do not. Uncle can't bear it. But he reluctantly left for the girl's life. However, within a few days, he went to see the girl again. The news is that the girl doesn't want to see him anymore. Uncle is very sad. But this day, Uncle found out by accident. The description of AD girl was sent to Euthanasia Pinellas County. AD Unki's description was sent to Euthanasia. I'm very angry when I buy it. The staff is very angry. Rushed into the pet shop and saved the description. He knows that girls like to portray. It is impossible to send the description away. Only one person dares to do this. The staff hurried over. Really? Open the door and see that Grandma has found a tutor. Ding with girls doing math problems. Uncle Yi is angry. He threw a notebook in front of Grandma. Going to take the girl away. But the girl ran away. The man hurried to chase. He hugged the girl tightly. Let the girl punch and kick in her arms. He knew he was wrong. What girls need is love and company. Adults are always self-righteous and want to be nice to children, but never ask the child's thoughts. Since Mary has become so great. Smart cute girl. Then I must be right. Girl bursts into tears. She forgave uncle. And the grandma who saw the laptop here was shocked. VOG fee in and the grandmother who saw the laptop here was shocked in. And the grandma who saw the laptop here was shocked. She asked her uncle whether the contents in the notebook were true or not. Man nodded. It turns out that the girl's mother has solved the world's problems a long time ago. But she did not publish the results to the public. Grandma can't understand. This is the dream of all mathematicians. What is the reason? Let the girl's mother give up the fruits of her life. The man finally said the girl's mother's last words. Her mother clearly explained to me. Can only be published after death. She died 6 years ago. She was talking about after you die. Grandma is silent. It turned out that the daughter was trying to retaliate against her. The man finally took the girl away. Because grandma has got what she wants. Girl is not important to her anymore. Empty room. Grandma looking at daughter's manuscript. Suddenly she was stunned. Because every manuscript has my daughter's tears. This always tough woman started to cry bitterly. At this moment she finally understood. My expectations of my daughter has become a shackle that binds her. But does she really regret it? Do not. She turned around and dialed the professor's phone. She wants to make the research results public immediately. Although grandma didn't repent. But uncle also reflected on himself. In the end the girl still went to higher school. Only here can her talent be used. But after class. Uncle Weedy, she plays with ordinary children 3 times. Because TNO also needs childhood. Girl is lucky. Met a good uncle. Looking for a child to become a dragon and a girl to become a phoenix. Maybe it's the expectation of every parent. But I believe that parents expect more. Is for children to grow up healthily and happily. Goodbye everyone.